What's going on, everyone? My name is Tom and welcome back to my channel. As you may or may not know, I'm currently an architecture student, and today we will be taking a trip to the Philippines, specifically in Greenwoods Cainta. I hope I pronounced that correctly. But before we get into it, make sure you obliterate that like button for the YouTube algorithm, and without further ado, let's jump into the video right now.
And for today, we're gonna take you in this beautifully designed corner lot house inside Greenwoods Executive Village in Cainta. My name is Apple Grace, and let's start the house tour. Before we go inside the house, let's take a walk on the other side so you could, appreciate the facade since this is a corner lot house. There you have it.
Now, I'll be the first to admit I don't know a ton about Filipino architecture, but for the 5-second Google search that I did before I started watching this video, one thing that I did gather was that they do use a lot of stone on the facade, and that is what we're seeing here initially.
Welcome to your two-car carport. So as you can see, you can sit 2 cars comfortably, and then you have a really nice space right here, so you can have this one enclosed if you want, or you could actually park your motorcycles or your bicycles if you own one or two. And right behind me could be your laundry area. You have the drain, and then right here is your service kitchen for your helpers, and the door right behind me would lead us to our helpers room or staff room. So this one looks really spacious, and the toilet and bath ensuite it has a really generous size as well, considering that this is a 160 square meter lot.
So one of the reasons I chose to react to this video specifically is so that we can get a little bit of a dynamic between what we know of here in America versus what other countries do. So looking at the garage specifically, since that's where we're starting this video at, you can see that the garage door is more of a gate, and there's actually that opening at the top, and that's something we would not see here. They're also using a very decorated tile, and that's something I've personally never seen in America before.
Now let's check out the front porch and your side garden. So here is your cute porch, and we're gonna walk on this paved way going around the house. You can see your glass frame corner, and here is your lush garden. So the path stops here. There, just look at this view. This is a perfect spot for you to, have your coffee in the morning.
I'm personally not a big fan of retaining walls just because it makes the house feel a little more closed off and less inviting. However, if this is the only yard space, then I'm okay with it because you do still want some of that private outdoor space.
And welcome to your living area. There, this house is actually perfect for a growing family of 4 to 5. I mean, look at this one. So you're surrounded with glass windows, you have a perfect view of your side garden, and this space actually feels, very inviting. It feels so cozy and actually feels and looks bigger than it actually is. So just put your sofa over there, and then you have your coffee table in the middle, and from that, you can imagine what you can do with the space. So it's totally up to you how you want to design it. And of course, just check out this beautiful chandeliers.
I think it's really smart to have those areas that are recessed in the ceiling. It really helps to frame those chandeliers, and they really do become the hierarchy and the center point of the space. And the use of the reflective floor material actually helps the space to feel a lot more elongated and larger because of those reflections that are happening from the windows. It almost makes it feel like it's double the height, even though it's not.
And right behind me would be your natural airwell or a Zen garden. So right here, this would be a perfect spot for you to chill as well, since this is a very open area. So yep, this one is not enclosed, so it invites natural air, natural breeze, and natural light.
Now, I know this isn't exactly like a courtyard, but it's a similar concept, and I really think they are underutilized in America. There are so many benefits to having them, and you get direct access to light and air while being in the complete privacy of your own home. I definitely think this is something we could draw inspiration for and start to incorporate them more here in America.
Now, let's check out the kitchen. So once again, this is gonna be another favorite part of the house if you would like to cook for the family. So this one feels really cozy, so perfect for, a small family. So So you have your double sink right here, which is under mounted. And of course, appreciate the beautiful granite countertops and this counter table right here, which has a waterfall design. And right behind me would be the provision for your double door refrigerator. And of course, on this side, more storage spaces for you. There. And this door to my right is actually an access door to your service area where the helper's room is as well.
I actually like that the kitchen is tucked away a little bit and in its own sort of corner instead of being like directly on top of the dining or living room. I am slightly confused as to why there is an exhaust but there's no stove or oven underneath it. But other than that, I do want to say it's smart to have the kitchen attached to the maid's quarters.
And this would be the first room on the first floor. You will notice in this house, all of the doors are made of solid hardwood material. So it adds that rustic feel and rustic mood of the house. This one would be a perfect guest room or an office or a study room for you, since we don't have a lot of closet or storage area. Okay, so this one feels really cozy. Then you can just install your vanity or your mirror, and you have your really nice rain shower head over here, and it's in black, so it feels very industrial and minimalist.
I believe she said there were 5 bedrooms in this house, and if you don't need to use all of them as bedrooms, I do agree and think it would be good to use them as an office or a small home gym or just something else where the space is utilized rather than just sitting there being an empty room.
Now let's check out the powder room. Cool. I love the tiles of the rooms in the house. You're gonna be, you will appreciate it really. And also the wood tiles. It's really well thought of and it adds character to the rooms.
Yeah, putting that bathroom underneath the stairs actually is smart because it allows for the rest of the first floor to be completely open, because you do need a bathroom on that first floor, obviously. Not only does it save so much space, but it also probably makes the plumbing a lot more simple because you can direct it all to one side of the house.
We're gonna check out the entertainment area or the family area. So this room feels really, really big because you're surrounded with glass windows wherein you can see and you have a view of the outside. There. Appreciate our beautiful chandelier, which is very industrial. And of course, the ceramic tilings on the floor look so glossy and clean. And of course, so we're gonna check out the balcony. So this is our access door, so you get to enjoy really nice views right here, and of course the morning sun because orientation of the house is southeast.
Just from that one statement alone, I can tell that the designer of this house is a very good architect because he or she is taking into consideration the sun and conducting sun studies to understand where you're going to get that rising sun from and where the best places are to put the balcony.
And welcome to your bedroom number 2. So you have your storage or your built-in cabinet right there, and you have your toilet and bath ensuite. So here. So yeah, you have everything that you need. You have your water closet, your rain shower head, your floating sink, and buyer gets to install their own mirror or vanity.
It's hard to exactly judge the scale, but it could probably be slightly bigger. I think the bathrooms are probably one of the more interesting points to look at, mainly because of the way that they put the shower head and the toilet right next to each other. I would actually imagine that there's a slight angle happening that we probably wouldn't be able to notice based off of the video, but if you were there in person looking at it, and that would be to prevent the bathroom from actually flooding because the water has somewhere to roll down and drain as opposed to just spraying everywhere over the room. But now that I think about it, actually, it does start to make sense as to why they're using tile throughout the entire bathroom and they're not using drywall, because there's no protection from the shower, aka shower curtains. If it were drywall, the water would absolutely seep through it and just destroy the bathroom.
This truly is the master bedroom of the house. You have your beautiful chandelier and you have a lot of space right on the side, and of course you have your access to the balcony. So this is a much bigger space of the balcony compared to the ones by the entertainment area, and you have an access to it. You could actually pass through that vertical slats over there, but that would be risky. So yep, Enjoy the view and the breeze and the morning sun. Welcome to your walk-in closet. Let's turn on the lights. Okay, so the lights are on, so you have a lot of storage space for your stuff, your clothes. So open this one right here and you have your drawers as well. And now let's go check out your toilet and bath. So what's nice about the toilet and bath and the walk-in closet being separated is the moist stays right here. So it doesn't go to the clothes area. And yeah, this one, I like this one. It feels very industrial. So come inside and you have this really nice sliding door and you have your black rain head shower and then your window.
Overall, I think this is a really great house. There are so many details and textures that are on the facade. I love the way that they're bringing light and air into the space. And I find it interesting that all the walls are white, all the floors are wood, so it's fairly plain. But then when you walk into the bathroom, it's this pop of color with this beautifully marble tile. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. As always, let me know what you think of this house in the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn post notifications on to get notified every time when I upload. Thank you again so much for watching, and until next time.